adaptation of a traditional Tibetan custom, scattering lungta, literally wind horse or coloured pieces of paper printed with prayers. In long grass, a flattened prayer wheel. Wind takes a warning. It takes a warning from snow-capped mountains. Resistance flexes in long grass, rises in the hand. Wind horse. The intersection of familiarity, hope, deep in muscle memory. Hoof prints on the snow-capped mountains, paper or cotton, floating on the clear lake, at the intersection of the road. It takes a while to find the tracks looking back from a checkpoint, a shattered prayer wheel monastery, or patterns in long grass flattened by the wind. You face the dawn of your Beijing window. Raise your arm in a wave, pointing, until the coloured pieces of paper fly, like flowers or pale flames. As the rough mane of the mountain horse fringes the wind. Tumblers click into place, beads fall slowly. Impossible for me to follow the curve of your arm. I turn away to approach you through abstraction. I approach you through this gesture, but the distance is too far. I turn away to abstraction. In the hand of the notator, your gesture scatters. The gateway to the body is a broken line. Its schema, dislocated from its familiar lexicon, tears the tongue from my mouth, unhinges my left arm, hanging down loosely. Here is a corner, a hitch, bracketed by formulas for a metaphorical horse, pauses, angular or spiraled. Feet are in open forth, with the right foot in front. Torso has a slight twist to the left, right arm rotates inward. My eye still argues with these symmetries. The body is disassembled, is restated as geometric splinters, feet organised into columns, ankles, circles. Is it possible to cross this distance? Twist out with the right arm swinging to the midpoint between shoulder and fingertip. What starts from the hand drops back to the ground. Impossible not to reach across, not to rise to. Ghosts of schemas realised as coloured squares of paper, as the depth of the mark is distant from experience. I turn away to abstraction. In the hand of the notator, your gesture scatters. The gateway to the body is a broken line. But my heart has not changed. The wish-fulfilling eye pulls between axes to find a gravitational field, prayer flags streaming across the exposed plateau, where nostrils flare red and a jewelled black horse shakes its hoof. Here is a corner, a hitch. The notator's hand falters, erases. Her pencil marks build up on the page. Is it possible to meet the poet of you and the poet of me you write? Twist out with the right arm swinging to the midpoint between shoulder and fingertip, chest open and facing high. Impossible not to reach across, not to rise to. But if movement broken along alien axes constellates as reaching your hand across the broken ridges of translation, prayer, the deep distance, poetry of the same echo, as a flying mane, a rotating wrist, the arc of a jewelled neck. As the golden shoe of the horse skybound eludes its nets, is impossible, as your hand passes through the broken ridge, as your skin blossoms, the smell and heat of its petals. The eye gazes after the hand, its scattering. Pieces of colour paper. At the intersection of the road, the gesture towards possibility of a way back to the snow-capped mountains. Left arm hanging down loosely, feet in open forth, torso has a slight twist to the left, right arm rotates inwards. The elbow leads the way, chest open and facing high. You face the dawn of your Beijing window. Raise your arm in a wave, pointing